Good morning, YouTube. Mail away, George Page, aka the Emperor, Female Battery Talk, come to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, yesterday was the Toronto Super Show, and I didn't get a chance to see because I was spending some time with some family. It was a special occasion. One of my aunts had a birthday. It was great to see her and celebrate her birthday. But anyway, I was getting some stuff that I was going through, and some ladies who follow me on social medias, who I become friendly with, acquainted with, just dropped to me. They told me who won the Super Show women's bodybuilding. So anyway, I said I was gonna do the video as usually I do, but it was hard to find pictures. I'm telling you the truth, it was hard. Because the fact was usually certain sites would post pictures from of the individuals and stuff like that, but they didn't post them yet. So I had to try to dig and dig and dig. But I do have the scorecard here from the show, and the winner is Lisa Kudrey from Canada. So she won her backyard. And I had my guess that it was going to be Lisa. It was going to be between Lisa and Michelle Jen for the top spot. So Lisa has now earned her qualification for the 2022 Olympia. And also who took second this show, Michelle Jen, who took third at the New York Pro. So she's the new point leader. I mean, she has 23 points. Taking second place, you get 8 points because this show is, I think it's a second or third tier show, and you get 8 points. Taking third is Michelle Britt. I'm sorry, Miss Ivers. This is a good thing for her. She has points. She's on the point board now. 7 points. And I think she's supposed to be doing one more show, and I think she'd be calling it quits. 64 years is pretty impressive. And taking fourth place is Gisela Chan Nunez. And Nunez Chan, I'm sorry. She's in the back. You can see her arms. I don't know how they didn't let her stand with the other 3 ladies because there's only 4 women. But yeah, congratulations to Lisa Kudrey. But from the people who follow me, who I become acquainted with, they were telling me that Lisa just they didn't, truthfully, Lisa hasn't changed much, since the Savannah. She debuted at Savannah. I think she took third place this show or fourth. I'm trying to remember. I think it was third or fourth. I think it was fourth. And she competed. This will be her fourth bodybuilding show. She's switching from physique. And she did the Toronto last year, which she took second at that show. And then she did the indie show, and now the Toronto again. And she has a impressive physique. I'm not going to put no shade for her, but she hasn't. Her conditioning. She brought us a decent amount of conditioning, but she still lacks size. And I would say some women who I saw at the New York, like I'm gonna say one name I mentioned, Wendy Sanchez, could have done the show, and probably could have won or even placed high. I was talking with Wendy, and I felt like she could have done the show, but she had more important things to do. I'm gonna stand there, I respect that. I'm a fan of Wendy Sanchez. I think she has a great physique. I think she really got a screw job at the New York Pro, but you know how it is, But to me, Lisa, if she has to make some adjustments because she's headed to Olympia. She's going to be stuck with the big dogs. You think about people like Andrea Shaw and most definitely Margie V. Martin and a couple other ladies who, if you look at Donna Salib has put on some size. Donna's been kind of a small chick for a long time, and she really put on some serious size. I don't know how Lisa's gonna do up against those women, especially if can't forget Eva Montgomery. If once she, I can't forget that. But Michelle Jen, she looked pretty good. I mean, I think with her, she's a little shorter. I think that's the thing is about the height things also is a disadvantage for some competitors. Now, this is short women in divisions such as Alicia Young. You have Michaela Aycock, a couple others. But she looked pretty impressive. From one ladies would tickle me, her balance was a lot better compared to Lisa's. Now, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just taking from critiques from ladies who I follow, who went to the show, who saw it, and I'm just giving what they telling me, what they saw. And Michelle looked pretty good. She took last year she took third at the show. Now she took second, and she took third at the New York. And that's been a couple of weeks ago. And now she's the points leader overall. I will say for now with 23 points. That means all the other ladies who still have points, like people like Stephanie Fletcher is right now. We don't know she's definitely gonna come back and compete because she has a foot injury. Mona Porcella, who should have done this show. Mona probably would have won the show and get a qualification. I don't know what's going on with her. I mean, this is an opportunity. Hey, it's in your backyard. Why not take it? And also Irene Anderson, who at one point was tied with Lisa with 11 points. Now she's at there, and I think Irene should have done this show, and probably even if she just come in just in the best condition, she probably would have beat Lisa, especially with her height and size. But like I said, these ladies, a lot of these ladies, I know they. The issue is that some women are not comfortable doing the vaccination, going to Canada. I can understand that, but the fact is, you missed the opportunity because there was like four people, and just you couldn't take a shot. Now I couldn't find no pictures of Michelle Brent or Gisela Chan. And I'm kind of disappointed because I like to always when I do my slides, I like to have pictures of the individuals at the show. So some of these pictures I got from online here and there, and I'll try to do my best. But from what I heard about Michelle, she looked pretty good. And from what I heard about the critique of Gisela, she just need to make some more adjustments. She needs to come in a little tighter and drier. So this is the list for the Women's League show. And the winner is Ji Hai Lee. She took the show. Ji Hai took second at the New York Pro behind you know who. I'm not gonna say her name because and she to me she looks pretty impressive. I mean, she looks pretty good at this show. I mean, I think like I said, New York was just a couple of weeks ago, and whatever adjustments she made, she kind of did it. I think with I think she kind of leaped over to women's bodybuilding and won that show. Her quads, she has amazing quads. I think she would have done pretty good. Now, the other lady who took second to the show was Amelia Maverick. I don't have a picture of her because they don't have pictures from that show of her pictures. So, she took second. This is her second show taking second because she's from Canada. So she wins her backyard. So she's gonna be this is a second tier show. She gets points, so she's already probably maybe in the top five for top three for points contention. I don't really follow. I should follow more physique with my points. Here we have Eleanor Debrini. I say Debrinia. Let's say Ellie because that's how she says on her on IG. She goes by Ellie, and Ellie looks pretty good. I mean, she hadn't competed for almost 3 years, and she looked pretty good. She took second this show. Whatever adjustments she can make, I think she, might really help. I mean, all taking second. I mean, she already has about nine. I think it's 8 points. I think it's 8 points. Yeah, 8 points already. And all she had to do is maybe do a couple more shows. She might even qualify if she wins a show. That means she's coming over here because there's the more shows over here in the States than in Canada. So congratulations. I think there's another Vancouver show too, and she might even win that show. It always depends. And here we have one lady who just Saturday, earned her pro card at Toronto. And this is one Mrs. Jody Johansson. And when she earned a pro card, she signed her thing for her IVF pro card, and then boom, did the show here and placed fourth. And she's a much mature lady. She's a woman of I think about over 40. And she beat out a lot more younger competitors, picking fourth in her debut. I mean, wow. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you know, coming in. I mean, I reached out to her saying because when I saw she earned a pro card, I reached out to her because like I say I want to be a guy where I get to a lot of competitors out there. I reached out to her. She saw my message to her. I mean, she liked it. I hope I get a response to her. I know she just did a show. She probably needs time to recover the rest. I hope I get a response for her soon. But just impressive woman of her age and her maturity to come in this show, take forth and be a lot of. And I think there's a good amount of women who were making their debut, and and just who competed last year, making their debut this year, and then she made her debut the same time she earned a pro card. So congratulations to Mrs. Johansson. Much respect. That's why I say I always support the much mature women in the sport of bodybuilding. So anyway, congratulations to Lisa Kudrey. You have won a show where it was only 3 bodies you had to fight. Now, from some of the ladies who I were talking with and chatting with, they felt like if there was more people in there, like let's say we had like ooh, let's say 7 more competitors. You know, most people like maybe like Nikki Chartrand or Mona Pasella or even Stephanie Flesher. What will her chances be? Some say maybe fourth place, or if she's lucky, third. I think she lucked out. She seriously lucked out of this show, and I think that's the reason why she did the show because she felt like there wasn't gonna be enough bodies for it. So like I said, like my man Vin Diesel says, a win's a win, be it a yard or a mile. So she won. But ladies, anytime there's an opportunity where you can possibly win a show like this, you should take it. I understand, you want to take a break, or sometimes and one big thing about it, a lot of ladies didn't want to take a vaccination because in Canada you have to be double vaccinated. But the fact is, what's you take that first shot, you get a little fever, you be all right the next day. Take a second shot, boom, nothing. Could have just went in there. And Michelle Jen and Michelle Brent live in the United States, so and they went there. And Gisela Nunes, she's from China, she went there. So you can't use that as an excuse. You can't really. So you missed the opportunity to get qualification. So no, I'm not gonna rub it in your nose, but this could have show you could have won, get your qualification, especially. But like I said again, to Lisa Kudrey, a win's a win. And you took advantage of a situation that most people didn't want to. So good, congratulations, good luck to you. You gotta be tough. You got at least till December to make the adjustments to get on stage with the big dogs. You got December, and if you make those adjustments, you could possibly get into the top 15. That's about it. Anyway, congratulations, Lisa. Yeah, good luck to you, and much appreciation to all the ladies that competed at the Toronto Super Show. This is me on the way, George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bottom Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.